Just take a short walk with Kate Gosselin and you get a glimpse of what her everyday life is like right now. At the Grove in Los Angeles, the paparazzi and the public had their cameras clicking the moment we got out of the car. And this was a good day. The situation under control for the most part. But for Kate, most forays aren't this laid back. And her experiences with the tabloids, gossip magazines, and the paparazzi this year have only gone from bad to worse. What is your relationship with the paparazzi?
We don't have one.
But isn't it somewhat love-hate because...
No, it's hate-hate.
And love her or hate her, Kate and John's number of magazine covers in recent months almost make Brad and Angelina seem like nobodies. I got another tabloid cover, Mom to Monster. And they talk about, this was the old you, this is the new you. Fired 40 staffers in 3 months, stayed out at dinner while son went to the emergency room, sick obsession with money, freebies, and her appearance. When you see stuff like this...
It's sad, isn't it?
Do you not pay attention to this?
I really don't. I have to say that that cover, the title, I didn't read the article, but the Mom to Monster thing, I did hear of that title, and I have to say that that was one of the top 2 most hurtful tabloid covers there was.
When you're at the grocery store with your kids and this is staring at you in the face, what do you do to protect them from this?
They're not in a grocery store often, but when they are, I stop the cart and I flip, and then I say, all better, and then we go down the aisle.
So you take this, you flip it around, but here's the thing. Why are you on this cover? Because you put yourself in that spotlight and your children in that spotlight.
Well, to that I answer this way. I put myself on a reality show, but I did not do anything different that would cause me to end up on tabloids. I signed up for a reality show. I didn't sign up to be a tabloid staple.
But that's what happens.
And it does. And it's one of those negatives. It is. It's the negative that comes with my job.
The good with the bad.
The good with the bad. And it's...
But when you see something like this, it's not enough for you to say, enough, I'm out?
Well, if
I'm done,
if I said,
done, as you said?
if I said I was done and I said it was enough, then it would just be 5 more covers of why it is that she's done and why. And so I would be living that for a period of time, essentially with no income. I mean, with no job.
What about the children? I hear you, you don't even let them say the word paparazzi.
No.
Why not?
Because it's not normal. A 5-year-old should not know the word paparazzi. That's just weird. It is, let's be honest with ourselves.
But yet they do. And why do they know the word paparazzi?
Not by my doing, I can tell you that.
Well, by having a reality TV show, that is your doing.
Right, but that I can't take credit for that because we did 4 seasons without paparazzi.
When did the paparazzi show up?
When they when they found a storyline that suited them.
But do you understand why so many right now may say that you and John, what you are doing is the utmost in selfishness and arrogance and being self-absorbed?
I can't control the paparazzi and the stories that they write. I can't control the lies and the untruths that are out there. I don't like being thrown in a barrel, to be honest, along with John, whereby I am this, that, and the other thing. I am seeking to be positive, have integrity, speak with grace. So I can't accept that it's selfish because it doesn't feel selfish. It feels hurtful. It feels like I am selfless because I'm trying to do the best with the current situation that I possibly can for my kids. So that's harsh. It's really harsh unless you've walked in my shoes.
Coming up, there have been a lot of rumors about John and infidelity. There have been rumors about you and infidelity. Would you like to set the record straight? In the course of the last year, the John and Kate plus 8 reality shows seemed to many to have morphed into a soap opera. Now, Kate Gosselin is responding to the gossip and innuendo. There have been a lot of rumors about John and infidelity. There have been rumors about you and infidelity. And John said in past interviews that he suspected first that you were having an affair with your bodyguard. Would you like to set the record straight?
It is so unthinkable to me that to have to think about it makes me sick. Again, going back to friends, if you're around me long enough, you're going to get sucked into the tabloid garbage. And then on top of that, to have it be John that starts it, that fans it into this huge tabloid nightmare is disgusting.
The reports have focused on Kate's bodyguard, Steve Neild, and she says if anything can shock her after everything that's been said this year, this is it.
He and his family are probably 2 of the 6 people on the planet that I can fully trust, that I love, that have supported me and the kids through all of this, who have been pillars of strength even at times when they found themselves in tabloids and on covers of them.
This is your bodyguard, who happens to be over there.
He is here.
Why do you need to have a bodyguard with you at all times?
For my safety. There is...
But even when you're at home in your hometown?
No, it's not a 24/7 thing. When we go out in public around in our area with the kids, typically, yes. Do we go out in public without security? Yes. When I travel, I have always taken security because there are things out there. There are people that have a lot of contempt and hate towards me. And at the end of the day, I need to come home safely to my kids.
Is it unnatural for a husband to question, is there something more going on here?
I don't think it's unnatural to question that. He encouraged, yeah, go. You need security, take him, come home safely. And then one day it suit his needs to kind of take the spotlight off of himself and his bad behavior and turn it on me.
When you saw pictures in the tabloids of him out with young girls, pictures with college students in your hometown, how did that feel?
It was hurtful. It wasn't really surprising at that point because I knew what I knew. And
what did you know?
Well, his unhappiness, that to me was one, I don't want to diminish it by saying one symptom of what I saw going on, but it certainly didn't surprise me. Did it shock me, though? Yes, to see, pictures of him here or there. It was very...
Allegations that there were girls even in your home. Did you see those reports?
I did.
Sunbathing on your front lawn, you saw those?
Yeah. It was not the person that I knew.
What about Haley Glassman, this woman that John is reportedly having a relationship with? She was the daughter of the plastic surgeon who did your tummy tuck. Do you know her? Have you met her?
I met her once a few years ago when the Glassmans, she was home from college and the Glassmans introduced us to her. She literally, it was probably like a 2-minute meeting.
And the fact that John now is having a relationship with her?
It's another one of the things that I'm dealing with.
Now she's talking about him, though, and he takes his anger out on me. I shouldn't have to put up with him being abusive. Does that sound like the John you know?
I know that he has a lot of anger, and I don't know. I guess I don't in any way want to disparage him or it doesn't mean I don't feel upset and angry and hurt by a lot of what has taken place. It's just that I need to remain, that I need to be positive.
He's the father of your children.
And he is. And he always will be. And that fact will not change.